Virginia. Virginia is for racers or lovers or whatever. Yeah.
There's Ray Martin. Stop.
Looks like you guys are making. Look at you.
What are you guys doing?
Kind of looks like you guys are making a YouTube video. Oh, yeah. Where'd you get that?
It's like a Game Time Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Is it Game Prep Pop-Tart?
Let me ask you this.
What?
Because I haven't talked to you about this yet.
Okay.
Are you doing the whole Fast 8 thing tonight?
I don't think you have a choice if you're top 8.
Okay, I didn't know if you had a choice.
Yeah. No, it's that.
I mean, you're top 8,
they're
you know?
taking the top
Like,
8.
you got to at least be number 8.
I mean, I'm hoping so. But that being said, they're taking the top 8, and I think if you're top... So they're doing something weird. They're taking the top 4, and then because of the amount of numbers that there were at the last race, it was an odd number, so it leaves 5. So somehow... they're gonna put the 5. It's weird, man. I don't.
Because there was 18.
Yes.
If you won your first round.
Right. So basically, they're saying the top 9 goes in as well.
I raced Kai Kelly. I lost my first round.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we was racing to 250 feet.
You didn't lose your
then I'd have won that deal.
Second round.
Yeah.
You didn't lose your first round, Bull. You lost your second round.
Oh, am I in the Fast 8 then?
No, we had to make it past second round.
Oh, you had to make it past second round.
Yeah, but you didn't lose first round.
Okay, I lost second round.
Okay.
I'm so used to losing first round that, you know. Did you go look at the starting line?
No.
That's where we're going. I don't know. All right, we'll see you up there, man.
Might see you on YouTube.
Yeah. We made it here to Virginia. We got the car back. In the last video we showed them, we dropped it off at Arcade. They went over stuff. They put the new Penske struts on for us. They rebuilt.
Not only the Penske strut, because we run Penske shocks all the way around, and whenever we still had the when we had the front A-arms, stock A-arms on that deal, we did not have struts. We had shocks all the way around on this car.
Yep.
And we ran Penske's.
Yep.
So basically, we've always ran Penske's. Not only that, they're Chris Bell kinetic Penske's.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we feel like that there was a problem in the body, and that's why this is the second time we've blown that front strut out.
Yeah.
So hopefully now, there's not a problem with these. And we do everything that we can. Whenever you travel as many miles as what we do, these cars get beat up in the trailers. Well, we run bladders to keep that from happening, and it still happens. So there's got to be some other problem that kept this thing blowing out, and it's always the same one.
Yes.
So,
passenger.
But these definitely already, we haven't made a pass yet, we haven't let off the button yet, but already just bouncing the car and bouncing the car up and down, these actually move.
Yeah.
Before, the only thing that we had was the tire.
Yeah, you could bounce the front end before, and all that moved was the sidewall of the tire.
Yes.
Now the actual strut the strut itself moves. Oh yeah, no, we're about to go fast out here.
Look, guys, one thing about Virginia is this Tyler Crossnose track.
Yep.
This place is going to be good no matter what.
Yep.
Like, this is a race that this is one of the races last year that Petty said I should have won.
There's a little more fair spots on. Really
Man, it's gonna get good quick.
Think so?
This Tyler's track, man. It doesn't matter what you do. It's gonna be good.
Attention to the pits. Attention to the pits. 7-0 drivers, please check in at the racer registration.
Yeah. So last year when we were here, we
checked in registration.
What was it? First round or second round? We went out because we had Sean did his burnout. Starter.
It wasn't first round.
I don't think it was first round. Starter come up to me. There was a huge trail of oil. We shut Sean off, backed him up, looked at it, and there was a hole in the feed line that goes from the oil pump to the filter. And our opponent didn't want to give us the time.
It was Birdman.
It was James Finney.
Yeah, it was James Finney.
Birdman, whatever. But yes, he didn't want to allow us to time in, and rightfully so. Oh no, it wasn't first round. It was to get in the money.
Yes, one more round and we'd have been in the final 4.
Yeah, so he did what he had to do to get some money, and as much as I didn't like it or care for it or whatever, like,
it was smart for him.
He did what because he was about to get fucked up. He did what he had to do to win that round, and whatever. It is what it is. We'll move on.
I say it all the time, man. That's how you get screwed, man, giving people time.
Yep.
And people can say whatever they want. Oh, it's sportsmanship, but is that person going to be back to you.
Yeah.
Like there's certain people, oh yeah, no, I'd give them time.
Yeah.
There's certain people I wouldn't,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Hey, and one of these days I'm gonna smile as I pull into the beams whenever
Yep.
he's wanting more time.
Yeah, just
Yeah, he needs more time? And I'm gonna roll it right, and he's still gonna hear this thing spooling up, and that's gonna be his answer.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
oh well.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's old shit. We hope to have everything lined out, and I think that we can go fast here today.
For sure, for sure. The car is ready. RK gave it a clean bill of health. Looked over everything.
Said everything looked good.
Yep.
From me shaking it.
Yeah, they built us a new turbo inlet. If you guys will remember at Galat, the passenger side fell off. We ran over it. Well, they built us a new one, so it's, you know, we got 2 inlets now. What else? We talked about the struts.
Let's drive down the track, and then we'll make sure we remember where everything's at.
Yeah.
Before we do our driver's meeting. Oh, we got a driver's meeting coming up quick. And they open the gates in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I can literally still see glue out here.
Oh yeah. So, I don't know. We changed the oils in the car, put new transmission fluid in it, 10 quarts of Maxima 70 weight. I don't know. I mean, I think the car's ready. All we got left to do is run the valves, and then we'll get ready for our first test pass tonight. So they're doing something a little different this year. There's no team attack this year. We found out today. Instead,
I like this though. I like this though.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that's a cool view, being able to look down on the cars as they go by.
Those are good spots. Everybody's barbecuing over.
Oh my God.
This is the shutdown, huh? Oh my, holy shit.
Dude, it will literally stop this cart. Jesus.
Yeah, no, hey, Tyler can track.
Holy shit. So, no more team attack this year. Instead, what they're gonna do is
Quick 8?
Quick 8. So each week, the top 8 in points. What is it? Are they racing for money, or is it just?
Yeah, I think it's 25.
25,000?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, we need to get in the top 8 so we can.
Ryan can win $65,000 this weekend.
Man, that's a good weekend.
Man.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's one of them things that we just had a huge meeting with all the guys and Sam, the producer. And he let everybody know. There are literally people begging to have y'all's jobs, like all the time. Sometimes you have to be reminded, and it wasn't the core group of us who have been doing this forever. I mean, wasn't us.
Yeah.
Let's put that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and I've mentioned this before, sometimes we remind ourselves that we're lucky to have this opportunity that we have right now.
Absolutely.
Is it expensive? Does it cost us a lot to do this? Absolutely.
Yep.
But it's still, you know, this
We
is
literally race for a living.
once in a lifetime opportunity. And if you're one of those guys who don't get paid to be here, or don't get paid a whole lot to be here, this is your opportunity, man. Like, I understand not everybody can do this. This is an expensive sport on any platform.
Any level of heads-up racing is expensive.
Any level, it's expensive. But are you gonna look back on your time here and go, man, that shit was amazing. It was cool.
Yep.
You know, I tell everybody, no matter, even if you're not a fan of the 405 show or any of the Street Outlaw shows, this is an amazing race to come to.
Yes. It's got something for everybody. If you're a super fan and you want to meet your favorite driver, you can do it. You don't have to buy no expensive passes to come and meet Sean. Like, literally
the general public,
admission.
yes, can get in to see this.
Yes, you can get right up next to your driver, shake their hand, or if you're a hater, you can come by and tell them they suck.
Oh yeah, heckle us.
Yeah.
You can stand over and just say, you suck, and I'll go, right on, buddy.
Yep. You know, like, if you're an avid you know, you care about watching how fast these cars are and you want to see how they work, like, the best of the best cars are here. Like,
oh yeah, no, you can tell those people.
The best chassis people in the world build these cars to come out here. Like, you can see their work up hand, you know, firsthand. Like,
and you can also tell those people that care about that type of stuff. Those are the people that don't really care about standing in your line to see you, but they're over knelt down looking at the cars, looking at the chassis, looking at how everything's built. And that's the type of shit I used to do as soon as we got to a street race.
Oh yeah.
We would walk up and we would look at people's cars and then we'd get together and go, this is their fastest car.
Yeah. Or that guy ain't moving off the line.
Oh man, did you see that? Where's that guy going? Nowhere.
Fucking nowhere.
He gonna slow that thing down until it's slow.
Yep.
That's the only way he's getting down this street.
Yep.
I mean, that's the type of shit that we used to do.
Yep. So there's something for everyone at these races. It's not, you know, it's not just come out and see the drivers, or it's not just come see the race cars. It's, you know, whatever you want to see, it's here.
Yep.
And everyone needs to remember that. That's a part of this.
Is that a little generator that runs that light?
I think that's a water pump, but it could be a generator. Yeah, it's a water pump.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. That looks like a water pump.
Or water, if you're from Georgia.
Oh, that's right. It's a water pump.
Yep.
Our buddy at Wade at Race Park Solutions.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
If you've never heard anybody talk like that, he's the guy to ask him to say water.
Yeah. Because it's water.
It's water.
Come over here to the water jet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a lid for your water box.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep. He just ready for 7-0.
Oh yeah. Cruising that deal around. Okay, here's the scales.
Yeah. Hopefully we hit them a few times this weekend.
Oh, small tire guy. You can always tell, man, if a small tire guy's good.
Yeah, his car's all beat up.
Car's all beat up where he put it off the wall a couple of times.
That means he ain't afraid to put that thing down some shit.
That's right. That's right. Hey, and that's small tire racing.
Yeah, small tire racing's the best, man. It's just the coolest.
Yeah, but we're posers.
Yeah.
We can only talk about it.
I know. You know, for now.
Yes, yes.
But here in a few months. What are those? Yes, everyone, Sean is wearing safety shoes.
Hey, you never know, man. Like,
they look good on you. I used to have some just like them.
Yeah. Besides, safety is the most important thing.
You getting ready to make this first one?
Yeah.
Car good?
We'll see.
The look is.
Yeah. As soon as we let off the button, we're gonna know.
Yeah.
I like that Fuel Tech sticker you put on there.
That's pretty straight, even.
Man, it is. And you even had to split the splitter.
Yeah.
And did you pull the splitter off and then do it?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at things.
I'm lost.
You're good. We're all lost.
Yeah. It's all right. Sean,
I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna take my last piss before I get in the car, and then we're gonna grudge race Ryan this first pass. We're gonna let off the button, make all the boost, and see what happens.
we went up for our first test pass yesterday. Thought we were ready. Get like you're strapped in, helmet on, everything's ready. You turn the ignition on, and CO2's just pouring out of the boost controller. We just don't really know what the hell. So we sat there. What, I don't know. It probably took us an hour to finally figure everything out.
Yeah.
We replaced the ECU and everything's fine now. Went out there and it made a killer hit. It was fast.
Yeah, it's all for nothing if it doesn't translate over in today.
Yeah.
But I couldn't have been happier. Like it did everything we asked it to do.
Yes.
You know, and it doesn't do that a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, actually the car does most of the time do everything that we tell it to do. We just don't sometimes tell it the right shit to do. But last night we did. There's still a few little things, like the TPS was jumping around, the drive shaft sensor was driving, you know, all over the place a little bit, but other than that, it didn't really seem to affect the runs. The tune that we put in it worked, and it was fast. And honestly, probably the fastest pass we ever made.
Yeah.
Faster than our fastest track pass.
Yeah, it was fast, and it was straight. The new struts are doing their thing. The chassis is good. It was just fast, man. Everything went right.
Yeah.
Besides the car.
And so then we go up and we see if we're going to duplicate it, and we do.
Yes. Like,
so
you lay the runs over each other, and they are pretty much the same.
Yep. So we go out here first round today, and we draw Robin Roberts, and that's not really a draw that you want.
Dude, he's fast.
He's fast. But we're fast too.
Oh yeah.
We just have to lay it down. If we do what we did yesterday, I wouldn't be scared to race anybody out here today.
Yep.
You know, but Robin Roberts, man, he's I mean, top 5 of people, I'd say, out here.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, it's twin turbo Proline Hemi, so you know it makes all the horsepowers.
Yep. And they know what they're doing.
Yep.
You know, so but not that I don't think we can outrun him.
Oh, for sure.
I 100% believe that we can.
For sure.
And I hope to go out here and prove it.
Yep.
So I think it'll be okay. And I'm excited. I'm ready for this. This is what we want. This is what we've worked all winter for.
Yep.
And you know, we've put in the time, and we know what we're doing.
Yep. So
most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time, you know. Like, and if we don't, we'll figure it out. But car's ready. It's gassed up, put together. Sean's working on the final little bit of tuning here. We'll flash that in and head to the staging lanes when they call us. So,
yep.
First round.
About 30 minutes.
First round coming up in 30 minutes. Virginia was not kind to us again.
It wasn't even as good to us as it was last year.
No.
But it's not Virginia's fault. The car was fast.
I'm blaming it on Virginia.
The car was fast though. But it was fast last year in Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, and we had car problems. This year we didn't have car problems. We had me problems. So, you know, got burnt down. And that's weird to say because nobody should be able to burn you down.
No.
But
there's a certain amount of situational awareness that should be practiced in this type of racing that we do, and I'll be honest with you, man, we all just kind of missed it. We were all not, I don't know.
well, that shit just don't happen.
No, we don't.
Okay, so I'll explain everything. I go to the line to race Robin Roberts first round, and before I say anything, his program's top notch. He's fast. He's one of the top runners out here.
Absolutely.
So I know in my head, if we can outrun him, we can prove something.
Yes.
I know we can outrun him. Like, we just have to go straight and make it to the end. The tune-up that I have in the car, the passes I've made this weekend are enough to outrun him.
Yes.
I know it is. So, we go to the line. I light my top bulbs. I'm waiting for him to light his top bulbs. I can see him rolling up. I'm looking at the tree. As soon as I see his top bulbs light up, I snatch the two-step, I start building boost. As soon as I do that, I look down. I start looking at all my gauges. I look at my boost, I look at the RPM. I mainly look at the boost to see where it's at. Once it starts climbing really fast, then I can start bumping in. So I build boost. I start to bump in, I look up, everything's fine. I bump in the second one, and then I'm on the two-step for 13 seconds. 13 seconds I'm sitting there. Just popping and banging for 13 seconds. And in my head, I'm going, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking anytime my light's gonna drop green, my wind light's gonna come on, and he's gonna go red.
Yeah.
Because he didn't make it in.
Yep.
It never happened. Light turns green, he outruns us. Transmission is literally on fire in the car. It's smoking and shit at the other end. I can feel the heat coming off of it, and at this point I'm thinking, as long as the line doesn't blow, we'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Or anything, man. You know how hot that converter is?
Hot.
And basically all that holds that in is O-rings.
Yep.
You melt them
Rubber
O-rings,
O-rings.
man. You melt those O-rings, and that shit comes out. That's what happened to Scott Taylor.
Yeah.
So we get to the other end, the car slows way down. We were catching him because I had so much boost in it on the big end.
Yeah.
We were catching him, but it just wasn't enough, man. It slipped its ass off the whole pass. We slowed down 2/10 from the pass before. And from what we should have ran on that pass.
Yes.
From the tune that we had in it.
Yes.
So we get to the end, he gets out, he comes over to me, man, I'm so sorry. I tried to get in as fast as I could. I said, that was literally the longest 7 seconds I've ever had.
Yeah.
Because people who don't know, once I go in and his top bulb is lit and I'm in, there's only 7 seconds he has to get in to drop the beams. So that this type of stuff doesn't happen.
Right.
So that you don't burn down somebody next to you.
Right.
So, I didn't know this until you came down and told me.
Yelled and screamed and...
Yelling and screaming, yes. So, I told him, hey man, you didn't do nothing wrong. It is what it is. It just seemed like a long 7 seconds. You know, and he's like, man, I'm sorry, I tried to get in and mine didn't want to build boost. His car always builds boost.
Always.
You know, like they're good
like
tuners.
It instantly pops
Alan,
and bangs.
Alan is good at what he does.
Yeah.
You know, that thing pops and bangs and it's crazy because normally, I don't know, man. I feel like there's so much things I could have done in the car. So anyways, I guess his wife is pulling him up. Well, when his wife gets him really close, she lights the top beams with her foot. I saw the top beams lit, so I went in.
Yeah.
So they're lit for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, she walks off, his top beams go off. I'm just over there popping and banging and spooling up and all that. Well, as soon as I start bumping, he goes in the top beams. That reset the clock, so then he has 7 more seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as her foot came out of the beams, his light should have went red.
Should have.
But there's a reason it didn't. Obviously the starter saw what was going on and saw that he wasn't up there yet, and he never flipped the switch. That's what they told me at the driver's meeting. Boosted said, I said, why didn't it drop red?
Yeah.
And Boosted said, I'll tell you why. He said, because the starter has to start the race.
Yeah.
And he never did, because obviously he saw what was going on. And Boosted apologized and was like, man, I'm sorry. Normally I catch stuff like that, and I didn't catch it. You know, he said, I wasn't even looking.
Well, I mean, you're not a dumbass, right? You've been racing for a long time. I mean, you've been racing for a long time. You're not the guy that pulls in and burns yourself down.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you have before. We've all watched it.
I have. I've
But
learned
you've
from that.
learned. You've gotten older and wiser, and
I've gotten older.
you don't typically screw yourself in the car. Not like that, for sure.
No.
Not like that. So, like, you know, there's obviously, you know how the internet is. It's going to go both ways.
Oh yeah, no,
But,
and I'm fine with it. I don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
I know what happened. You know, it just, I start spooling as soon as I see them go in,
Yep.
because I don't know, what if my shit don't want to spool up, which it always does.
And that's why
but
that's
I
why
give
you're
myself plenty of
always
time.
you're courteous to the other driver. As soon as you see their top bulb light, you start spooling yours up, because ours doesn't spool as fast as Robin's. It
No,
doesn't.
usually
It does
not.
not.
Usually it doesn't.
So you give them the courtesy to make sure that you don't hang them out.
Yeah. Especially a fellow turbo guy.
Yeah.
I never want to put more heat in somebody's transmission than what you have to. And so now we got to pull the transmission apart. Well, not the transmission, but we've got to pull the converter apart, change the bearings and stuff in it. I'm sure it's hot. Change all the seals.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we have all that stuff. I'm sure that we do. I think I saw them the other day over here. Actually, it's in the spare converter box. We need to find our injectors. We got some stuff that we need to find, you know, for the trailer. But, you know, hey, the car hauled ass. It ran good. We believe that we went low 80s this weekend. And,
Allegedly.
we laid it over some really fast passes.
Yep.
And we went faster here this weekend.
Yep. Yeah.
So track was good. Tyler Crossno always has his shit on point, even whenever you scrape it down to nothing. The track's still really good.
Yeah, I just gave it a better base.
It did. It did. So it sucks, man. Now we gotta race our way in. That's the thing. That's the thing that I'm the most upset about. We have to race our way in now.
That does suck. So because of everything that happened on the first race with Robin Roberts in round one, there was a re-race.
Yeah. And then I screwed myself on the re-race. So we changed the fluid. We got the car back up there in what, 20 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Got the car back to the line in 20 minutes. Changed the fluid so the transmission had cooled off, you know, and as long as everything was okay, we knew it would be, you know, okay. So
if someone pulls me over, it's like,
I wait till I hear him start spooling up this time. I spool up, we both go in, I let off the button, and I don't know, I was mad. I took my emotions from the race before into the next race, and I had no excuses. I red lit. It is what it is.
Yep.
I left early, and then
Car made a dumb fast pass.
car made a really good fast pass. It did go towards the center. I would have stayed in it, but I knew as soon as I let off the button, I went red.
Yeah.
So he wasn't gonna beat us. It just sucks because we'd have beat him the first pass. The car went straight. Everything was fine. It is what it is.
Yeah. So, you know,
I told him after the race, I got no hard feelings. But when we go test these cars, man, we don't just test these cars. We test everything. We test our crew. We test our procedures. We test our stuff. You know, everything. The whole program gets tested.
Yes.
If your crew member that's going to pull you in every time doesn't know that they're in the beams,
There, you know, like I said, there's a certain amount of situational awareness that needs to be taken into account with everyone on that starting line. Like, you can't just be on that starting line to say you're on that starting line. Like, you need to have a purpose, and you need to take your purpose seriously. and you need to do that same thing every single time. Like,
well, and it's not just because we're sitting here saying they screwed us.
No.
They should have screwed themselves. Any other race, and even possibly the next time it happens here, they're getting red lit, and it's over. You don't get a rerun. Like, your crew member just screwed you out of that race. How mad would you be from the driver's seat if your crew member puts his foot in the beams and you get red lit because of that? That would suck.
Oh yeah.
Like, this time it worked out in their favor, but
yeah, it won't always happen like that. So
I told them after the race, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to take any hard feelings to the next race, but you can bet your ass I'm going to be loaded for bear every time I race him.
Yep. I mean, really, that's the only thing we know anyway. So, but they're definitely getting it. So, I don't know. Like, the car went straight all weekend. You know, the new strut's doing good. The car's in good shape. We'll get the transmission out, take the converter apart, inspect it, replace the bearings, the Torrington bearings, and the O-rings in the converter, and just get ready for the next race. We actually have an appearance before the next race, so.
Yeah, so we'll have time to do that as the next one.
Yeah. So, for now, I guess that's going to do it for here at Virginia Motorsports Park. It's always, like, this is an amazing facility. Love coming here. This is the second time we've been here. It's always nice. The people are awesome until they get too drunk.
Until they get drunk at the end of the night, and then it's time to go.
Yeah. So we, you know, all in all, we had a good time. Other than, you know, we went out first round and got to race our way in next time. But you know, it is what it is, as the saying goes. So we'll finish packing up here, hit the road. You're going to Pittsburgh or Jeff's.
I'm going to Lutz's.
You're gonna drop the truck off, get some work done on it, then fly home. And we got some in-game stuff to be doing when we get home. So
yes,
I'm entered in a drag and drive event this next weekend with Shop Truck. So I got to go home, finish putting it back together.
Hopefully I'll have the man van too.
So we'll take Shop Truck, man van, and go drive 300 miles and then race. Yeah. So, you know, we've still got some stuff to do here in the meantime. So we'll have plenty of content coming for you guys. So until that comes out, thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.